Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, Carrie's World. I'm Carrie and today I came on to show you my completed coloring pages for the month of May. So the first book that I used was the Bold and Easy Valentine's Day coloring book. There's the front of the book. And there is the back of the book. This book was gifted to me by Miss Pat over at Crafting with Pat and More. Please go over there and show her some love. Okay, here's my first page. I did this one for 3 marker challenge, hosted by our dear friend Jamie over at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. Here's our second page. This one was for 1 color challenge, hosted by our dear friend Dawn over at Beings Color with Me. Here's our third page. This one is, let me see, also for 3 marker challenge, hosted by, again, Jamie over at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. And that's all I did out of that book. Okay. This book was gifted to me by Pen Pal. It's the Hello Kitty 400 coloring and activity pages, stickers included. I can't wait to get done with the book so I could use the kitty on a project. And this is the page that I get. I use this book for Bing's Crown Coloring, and that's hosted by Dawn over at Bing's Color with Me. And this is the page that I did. And that's the only page I did in this book for the month of May. Okay. Yep. This book, 100 Bold and Easy Cute Coloring Book, Jade Summer. This book was gifted to me by Miss Kendra over at Kendra Full of Joy. Please go over there and show her some love as well on her channel. You won't be disappointed in her content either. Okay. Here's the first page I did. And I did this one for hashtag Color and Create With Us You Rock Art. And that's hosted by Rosemary over at Rosemary's You Rock Art. And I also did this page here for Party Animal Friday. And it's hosted by our dear friend Dale over at Let's Talk About Movies and Stuff. Okay, that's all I did in that book. Now this book here, I specifically used for Chibi Coloring with Jamie. And that collab is hosted by our dear friend Jamie over at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. So this one is Chibi Boho Colorist Corner Color Adults. This book again was gifted to me by Miss Pat over at Crafting with Pat and More. There is the back of the book. Alright, and I only did 1 page out of this book last month. And here's my page, and I did it for hashtag Chibi Coloring with Jamie. I love the way she turned out. Okay, and our last and final book, I used this book for Disney Coloring with Jamie. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Disney Let's Fly a Kite book. And I specifically use this one, like I said, for hashtag Disney Coloring with Jamie, hosted by our dear friend Jamie over at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. And here is my page. It was an activity page. Yeah, I know it's not really adultish, but hey, I colored it and it was really easy. They give you the answer down here anyway. Not like you couldn't solve it anyway. But it was fun. That is my completed coloring pages for the month of May. So I want to thank everybody for hosting all these wonderful collaborations. Miss Rosemary over at Rosemary's You Rock Art. Jamie over at Disney Color with Jamie. Who else? Dawn over at Bing's Color with Me. And I think that's all that I did open collaborations for my coloring month of May. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you later.